You know that friend who always cancels plans? Always not feeling well. Always too exhausted. Always, let's do it another time. You assume they're avoiding you. They're not. They're protecting something important. And if a Friday night in pajamas feels better to you than a packed Friday night out, stay here. This video is for you. You're about to feel deeply understood. Today we're breaking down the psychology of people who love staying home, the one society labels dull, but science sees very differently. Here's the part most people don't understand. Extroverts recharge by being around others. Noise energizes them. Movement excites them. Chaos wakes them up. But introverts and people who prefer solitude recharge in quiet. Every social interaction, even an enjoyable one, slowly drains their energy. Home isn't running away. Home is the only place their battery actually refills. Psychologists explain this through optimal arousal theory. Some people need high stimulation to feel good. Others need less. It's not weakness or fear. It's how the nervous system is built. But introversion alone doesn't explain everything. Many people love staying home because their environment gives them something the outside world rarely does: control. Out there, things are unpredictable. Loud strangers, sudden plan changes, conversations that stay on the surface, small talk that drains more than it gives. At home, you decide everything: the lighting, the sound, the pace. For people with anxiety or high sensitivity, that control isn't comfort. It's regulation. It keeps the nervous system from going into overload. Here's something most people don't realize. Studies show that people who enjoy solitude tend to be more creative, more introspective, and better at solving complex problems. Staying home isn't doing nothing. It's where the best ideas are born. Not in a crowded bar, not in a loud party, but in quiet corners with a book or lost in a thought spiral at 2 a.m. Silence fuels their mind in ways chaos never can. Yet society keeps telling us the opposite. Being out equals fun. Being seen equals success. Being busy equals a meaningful life. Influencers glorify constant motion, parties, adventures, living your best life. But what if your perfect night is soup, a documentary, and zero obligations? That's not sad. That's self-awareness. It's knowing what truly fills you up, instead of following what everyone else celebrates. Still, there's a deeper side most people don't talk about. Some people stay home because it fills them up. Others stay home because leaving feels too heavy. Social anxiety, past trauma, depression quietly whispering, "Why bother?" For them, home becomes both a refuge and a cage. The question isn't just, do you like staying home? It's, does staying home restore you or protect you from pain? One brings peace, the other hides from life. So the real question isn't, do you stay home? It's this: does staying home refill your energy? Or does leaving feel too heavy to even try? Because one is peace, the other is hiding. And knowing the difference is everything. For those who truly love being home, they're not avoiding life. They're just living differently. They notice the small things others rush past. The first sip of morning coffee, that perfect spot on the couch, the way sunlight hits the room at sunset. Little rituals that bring joy, not stress. Depth matters more than noise. Stillness over chaos. For people wired this way, home isn't boring. It's where life feels full. Psychologists call this low stimulation preference. These people don't need the world to entertain them. Their inner world is already rich. They don't chase constant excitement. They cultivate meaning. So if you turn down invitations without guilt, if solo Saturdays feel like a reward, if comfort and calm feel better than forced socializing, you're not broken. You're just wired for depth over noise, peace over performance, and presence over appearances. So tell me, do you genuinely prefer staying home? Or do you think we're all just making excuses? If you're someone who feels happy on a solo Saturday, who'd rather re-watch your favorite show than force memories, you're not missing out. You're living differently, intentionally, fully. And if you want the psychology most people never hear about themselves, click the next video. It's going to hit harder than this one. You'll finally understand why.